Hey folks, how you doing? Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your NHL previews and predictions for a Monday, April 26th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Monday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're on a mobile device. Today's podcast brought to you by HockeyPicks.com. Anybody can play, anybody can join HockeyPicks.com. In fact, you want to follow the top pickers right here at HockeyPicks.com. In fact, a lot of people won a mini Stanley Cup last night, including myself and Uncle B and Sparky. A lot of people. In fact, let's go to last night's honor roll, and we'll see exactly who went 4-0. In fact, there was a ton of people. And again, like I said yesterday in that video, that Boston-Pittsburgh game, if you had the winner of that one, and you need a little help with some shootouts and overtime, but you picked up yourself a cup last night at hockeypicks.com. And folks, you want to follow the top pickers right here at Hockey Picks, and then go to your following page and compare your selections with theirs. And this is a way to follow good pickers and build yourself a nice roster of consensus picks. All right, let's get to the selections here today for a Manic Monday. Ottawa Senators taking on the Vancouver Canucks. Now, the first two games were in Vancouver. They're back in Ottawa, and the Sens are a home dog. And Vancouver, a 125 road favorite. The over-under set at 5.5. Forecast going to lead with the home underdog here. Ottawa Senators, 2.1, 1.4. The over-under at 3.65. 49% chance of winning here today for the Sens. And looking at the record on the year, 17-31 for Ottawa, 19-22 for the Canucks. Arizona taking on the San Jose Sharks. Now, Coyotes coming off a 4-0 loss in their last game to the Kings, where the Sharks lost 6-3 to Minnesota. Now, the San Jose's on an 8-game losing streak. The last two games have gone over the total, and the last two for Arizona have gone under. So something's got to give here this evening. We do have the Coyotes winning this one, 3.4 to 2.8. The over-under at 6.23. So we do like this game to go over the total, and the Kogo right there hovering around the 50% mark at 47%. Anaheim taking on the LA Kings, and just like we mentioned, they were coming off that 4-0 loss to Arizona, where the Ducks lost 5-1 to the Golden Knights. Now, both these teams on a losing streak. Anaheim's have lost 4 straight, and LA has lost 2. 17-28 on the year for the Kings, 14-34 for Anaheim, but we do have the Kings winning this one, 2.74 to 2.54, the over-under at 5.28. Calgary and Montreal going to meet for the third time in as close to a week here, and the Flames now are a huge favorite here tonight, minus 175, the over-under at 5.5. Forecast going to lean with Calgary, 3.07, 2.65, the over-under set at 5.72, so we do like this game to go over the total. The Kogo, however, at a very low 25%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. The last 3 games for both these teams have gone over the total. Oilers taking on the Winnipeg Jets. Jets coming off a 4-1 loss to the Leafs on Saturday night, where Edmonton hasn't played in 4 days. The last time they played was a 4-3 loss to Montreal, and they're a 116 favorite tonight in Winnipeg. We do have the Jets winning this one, 2.9 to 2.4, the over-under at 5.38. Canes taking on the Dallas Stars. We do have the Carolina winning this one, 3.1 to 2.8, the over-under at 5.9. Carolina taking a 1-goal loss in their last game to the Panthers, where Dallas won 2-1 over Detroit. Colorado taking on St. Louis. That was a good game the other night between these two teams. A 5-3 win for St. Louis. They had to come back in that game. Now, Colorado, a 161 favorite here tonight at the Enterprise Center, and the over-under set at 5.5. Forecast going right back to the Avs here. 3.59, 3.18, the over-under at 6.77. The last 4 games for Colorado have gone over the total. And the last game on the schedule, you got Nashville taking on Florida. The Predators won 3-1 against Chicago in their last game. And for Florida, they beat the Hurricanes 4-3. And the last 5 games now for Florida has gone over the total. Total tonight is at 5.5, and the Panthers are a 125 favorite. The forecast, the computer pick, gonna lean with the Panthers here. 3.61, 2.55, the over-under at 6.16. And looking at the record on the year for Nashville, 26-23 on the season, so 3 games above 500. And the Panthers having a good run this year. In fact, they're in tight for that division with Carolina and Tampa Bay. So every game matters for the Panthers, and also every game matters for the Canes and the Bolts if they want to win the division. But should be a good one here tonight between the Preds and the Panthers. All right, don't forget, make your selections today at hockeypicks.com. In fact, I'm on a pretty good run. If you want to follow my selections, go to hockeypicks.com, go to most followed, and find Ronnie Ray. In fact, you want to follow some of the top pickers here. Vascow, Joker, Ronnie Ray, Musko, Arnott. hit the follow my picks, then go to following, and then you will see my selections along with the people you are following, and then compare your picks with their picks, and that's a good strategy to use to have a winning night. All right, folks, have yourself a great rest of your Manic Monday. As always, we'll see you back here on Tuesday. Shop for value, play those percentages. We'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report. Cheers.